Where's the Queensland spirit now?
Welcome to the OFD podcast. Here we are on Super Bowl Monday at the Crescent Hotel. I'm Sauce.
I am Berkey.
And mate, we're back. We're back in business, baby. Back in the old setup in the corner. Kind of like it, bruh.
You've been pushing me to go back to this setup. So shareholders,
Yeah, it's a bit weird over this side of the couch again. I think you've kind of put a divot in it. You bony ass.
let us know what you think. Okay,
I love it.
We've both got two different opinions.
Yeah.
I like to be sitting, just left of the big fella on the same couch.
I'm a bit right of centre.
You like it that way, but, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
As long as me and him are on the couch together, we're happy.
Pun intended, by the way. Mate, you know what we're on the same page about?
What?
We'll have a guess. See if you can get it.
I know it. I know it.
What?
It's a fucking waxing crescent.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Fucking A. That waxing crescent, bro. That was all you.
Here.
Cheers. Yeah.
Come here.
I was looking at you like,
yeah. It shouldn't be this easy, shareholders. All you have to do is look at the moon when Paddy Mahomes and those Chiefs are playing, baby.
Yeah.
Because it's Dub City.
There's no such thing as the white jersey, that bullshit, the 49ers. It's about the waxing crescent.
It's about the waxing crescent. It's about Paddy Mahomes. It's about the Chiefs. It's about Andy Reid, Killer Trav. The Swifties, don't bet against the goddamn Swifties. We said that.
It's the year of the dragon too, so take it as you will. Think about that, read into it. Year of the dragon. I mean, Chiefs, dragons, Chiefs used to kill dragons back in the day.
Oh, shit. Here we are getting things right with the waxing crescent. Drake bet, I think, 1.1 or 1.5, around that.
On who?
On the Chiefs.
Yeah, see, the curse is over.
The reason he did it, because he couldn't bet against the Swifties.
Really?
Yeah, that was quote unquote. He can't bet against the Swifties.
Why?
And he also probably heard our episode about the fact that the Chiefs are 19-1 when there's a waxing crescent in the sky.
Why couldn't he bet against the Swifties?
Because the Swifties are an army, dude.
Yeah.
They're probably the most powerful bunch of human beings that have no power.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, I like that. Yeah.
You're picking up what I'm putting down?
Losers.
We've probably got Swifties as shareholders.
I don't get it.
Mate, so shout out to the Chiefs. They've done it. To Mr. Irrelevant, all those Brock Purdy fans out there, learn your lesson.
Yeah, he played real good. Mahomes didn't really turn it on until he had to, but I guess that says everything.
And he was just so cool, calm.
Yeah.
At no point did he ever look pissed off or worked up. Killer Travis Kelce, if you don't know his Instagram handle. He had a stern word to Andy Reid just before half-time there.
I didn't like that.
Guy almost pushed him.
He did push him.
Yeah,
I didn't like
that
at
all. There was a bit of shoulder in that.
I read a comment and it was so true. If someone did that to Bill Belichick, he would have pulled him for the rest of the game, would have benched him, and Bill Belichick would have been happy to lose just to make a point in the Super Bowl.
Holy shit.
Think about that.
No, I will think about that. I think him and Brady have had stern words to each other on the sideline.
Kelce isn't Brady.
No. He is 2 or 3 touchdowns away. Don't quote me on that, from being the all-time touchdown, having the most touchdowns in the playoffs. Yeah,
who would he be?
It's Jerry Rice, who plays for the 49ers.
Yeah.
So anyway, massive day for all those mad NFL. Even if you don't like it, it's the Super Bowl.
It's the one day a year, I think, that everyone is a Super Bowl or NFL fan.
Yeah.
You kind of pick your team on the day.
If you're not watching the Super Bowl, you're definitely tuning in for the halftime show.
I feel like, I feel like we'll get to that. I feel like a lot of people come out of the woodworks and they're like diehard fans.
Chiefs fans.
Like bandwagon fans for like one day. They dust off their jersey and
mate.
There's
a couple of shareholders, and you know who you are. that throw a Chiefs shirt on and suddenly you're massive Chiefs fans. Now, I know you're going to come at me about bandwagon, and I'm sitting right here if you want to have a crack. You've got my number. We're a happy team at Hawthorn. Don't ever forget that.
I like to see it today. I really like to see it. Kind of reminded myself after the Broncos losing the grand final. A guy cried in the middle of the bar. He was a 49ers fan.
No way.
Full cried.
American?
Yeah, he was. No, he was. He actually was. I spoke to him at the start of the day, sat him at his table, and he was right in the thick of it, just face down, like tearing up and crying. And I was like, fuck him. That's real. That's sport, bro.
That is sport. That's why we love. That's off field, baby. That is off field drama. I tell you what, I'll quickly tell you one thing. Bit of mail going around. You know, there's so many betting props out there, and obviously we nailed ours as expected.
Yeah.
There's a word going around that I don't know who sung the national anthem, but she held that note just so it went overs on the time limit.
Yeah. Oh, Reba Wilson.
Yeah.
Reba Wilson.
Yeah, Reba, who gives a fuck.
Reba.
Yeah.
She's a national treasure.
Oh, she will.
She's
Reba,
a ranger.
Reba, I do give a fuck.
Not to be confused with Rebel Wilson, but Reba Wilson.
If Rebel Wilson's out there singing the national anthem of America at the Super Bowl, well,
there's serious issues.
The Swifties have seriously taken over. Because she'd be a Swiftie, wouldn't she, Rebel?
I don't care. Fuck the Swifties. Fuck them.
Mate,
am I like putting myself out there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're helping yourself.
No Swifties listen to this show.
We've got Swifties that listen to the show.
If you do, tune out.
No, tune in. Tune in and get more Swifties on, because the more Swifties means more shareholders, which means more revenue.
You know who I like?
Even though there's no revenue.
Pink.
Oh, you're a Pink fan?
Yeah, she's playing here on the weekend.
Yeah, so that was.
What are her fans called?
Is that just a quick plug that if you go into the Pink, if you go into the Pink show at Suncorp and not the Pink and Bar Hotel where it's titty shots, come to the Caco beforehand.
Mate, do you know how she got her nickname?
Wow.
This is actually a true story. She's friends with all African Americans in, like, when she was a kid.
Right.
Her name's Alicia Moore. So before she got
Yes.
her stage name, well, obviously Pink, this guy said, this is a bit explicit.
Do we need to fact check this?
Look it up on Google.
Okay,
it's on Google. And she didn't want to tell the story on Sunrise. So
yeah, fair.
it wasn't G-rated. But apparently her best friend back home or whatever was like, I've never seen a white girl's, box before, none. and she said, well, I'll show you. And she showed it, and the person said, holy shit, that's Pink. and so that's how she's adopted her nickname.
That is out of control, and I love it for all the right reasons.
Also, they think that she looks like Steve Buscemi in Reservoir Dogs.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah. Now, should I know him?
He's a good actor.
The Shame star?
Yeah, you seen The Big Lebowski?
Nah.
No, okay.
Okay. Good man. Good actor.
Steve Buscemi. He's that guy with the Wong eye.
Yeah,
Look him up, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, that's a good fun fact about Pink. I mean, I could have guessed that, but I don't want to go down that path.
Yeah. Was boxer the appropriate word to use there?
I wouldn't. Nah, not sure. I would say female's private part.
Yeah, this is usually you that would say that.
Well, I'm respectful, so that's why I said female's private part. Anyway, moving on, because we don't need to get distracted by that sort of lingo.
No.
There was another fun fact that I had for you, because I just want to touch on how special this Chiefs win is. Okay? It's a dynasty.
The start of it.
That's what Mahomes is saying. But it was already pretty much a dynasty, but this is confirmed a dynasty.
Is that 3 Super Bowls in 5 years they've won?
Believe so.
They've been in
4
or 5?
They've been in 4 or 5, yes. You kind of
know this.
Yeah, just stick with me here, Saucy, because I've got a bit of statistics with you, pal.
Go, pal. Yeah.
So, Patty Mahomes has been the starting quarterback for the last 6 years, right?
Yep.
In those 6 years, he's gone to 4 Super Bowls.
Okay, well then they've been in 4 Super Bowls.
So they've been in 4 Super Bowls. The worst he's finished in a regular season out of those 6 seasons is the conference championship game.
Wow.
So pretty much our version of a preliminary final, right? He's not even 30.
He's 28.
28.
Yeah.
There you go, shareholders.
Do you want to know how much he's worth?
Sing it with me.
So he's got a $500 million contract.
Well, yeah, half
He's
a
got
billy.
stakes in the F1.
Keep going.
In Prime. Oh no, sorry, he's sponsored by Prime.
Yeah. Full suit.
A shitload of money coming his way.
Oh,
State Farm, that insurance thing over there, it's ridiculous.
Well,
and
and he's got money in a soccer team, the Kansas City,
Yeah,
the
yep,
MLB
yep.
team there.
MLS.
MLB. He'll probably
Baseball.
he'll buy a baseball
Yeah.
team. Now, to top off him winning the Super Bowl, which this figure would mean sweet FA to him, his bonus, every player that was part of the Chiefs just won $164,000 US. To all the losers on the 49ers team, they just pocketed a mile $89,000.
That's a nice payday.
That's a nice payday. Now, I can bet you bottom dollar, Trav and Mahomes, that 160K is going straight to the cash.
It's going straight in the next 24 hours.
Oh,
it's going,
has
it's
to be.
gone in the next 24 hours.
What can you buy with that within 24 hours? Like, how much is the most expensive bottle of grog running around these days? That'd be only a couple K.
If you went to like Vegas, they're in Vegas too.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If you go get bottle service over there, you'd spend some of those places
Probably
to even
all free, but
it's like some of those booths and stuff. Someone's got to pay for it, bro. I guess the organisation would. Some of those booths in Vegas, you pay $100,000, you're covered for the night to get as bottle service, and it's ridiculous. Like you get one bottle of Greg's, it's like $5,000 or something over there. Like that's your entry fee.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Okay. Well, they would have after parties anyway.
Yeah, the after parties would be, you'd want to go for that.
For all the Swiftie fans out there, I've got a prediction that Taylor is going to be pregnant within the next 24 hours. Not that she would be pregnant, but I think...
Give her that Super Bowl, baby.
I think she's going to be having a kid in... How long does it take to have a kid these days? 9 months once you're pregnant?
9 months? It's always been 9 months, not these days.
What's the going rate?
It's always been 9 months.
Yeah, good.
It hasn't changed.
Well, I wasn't sure if there was needles out there to get them out faster or...
What's the going rate? That will actually do me.
7 cents a litre. Now, what another thing I want to bring up is... Over the off-season, Saucy mentioned it. He signs this $500 million deal, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Which means the Kansas City Chiefs have to take a huge cut on their salary. So that means weaker offensive line, shitter wide receivers, which was evident. So the whole win, the factor in that win is so big. Now, another fun fact that I want to point out, and if anyone saw this, we should have known that the Chiefs are winning. Not because that there was a waxing crescent. That was as sure as hell. But the fact that there was a waxing crescent, Andy Reid, the coach, knew it was up because he was wearing a waterproof jacket.
Oh, because he
was getting the Gatorade bar.
What colour?
Purple.
Oh, that's so rogue.
Purple.
So different.
Purple.
Bizarre.
Crazy.
Why?
Insane.
You reckon anyone got it?
Surely. Oh, imagine if you multied. Well, what could have you multed?
I like the 10.5 unders or overs for Taylor Swift.
Well, I think it was 6.5 to show her.
Right. She got 20 air times.
I think they showed her more than they showed Andy Reid, the coach. And I'll go back and I'll watch the whole game.
Count them
for the shareholders, and I'll give you a take there because I think there's a bit in that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
You reckon?
I think so. I absolutely think so. They all say NFL scripted. All those fucking
So many people.
weird units out there. They probably think it was scripted for the Swifties. I'll tell you, it's not scripted when there's a waxing crescent.
Nah, you can't stop the waxing
And
crescent.
if you're getting sick of us talking about the waxing crescent,
Move on.
Probably because you're the idiot that didn't jump on
listen,
the
yeah.
Chiefs because there was a waxing crescent and thought, there's no way the boys on OFD
Have picked the waxing
could
crescent.
pick this.
Yeah, I'm going to get into it for the Broncos season and just analyse the lunar calendar and see what's up.
There is chat that we might be doing a bit of work with NASA within the coming months.
Bruv, what does NASA have to do with it? You said this last week. I
Well,
didn't pull you up on this.
NASA works in space. the waxing crescent is in space.
It's a lunar calendar thing.
Yeah, I know.
Lunar. It's the moon.
I've just got a soft spot for NASA and what they do up in that beautiful world of ours.
Oh, mate.
If we can work on this lunar analysis with the Broncos and bring this,
we could really
bring this to the River City.
Yeah. I just want to touch on Usher.
Touch on Usher.
Touch on Usher because he's touched on a few people and it's not going down too well for old Usher, baby.
What's he done?
First of all, halftime performance was magnificent. I mean, a lot of haters out there
heard that.
saying it wasn't good. I mean, man got on some rollerblades.
Yeah, man was rollerblading, singing songs.
Fucking, do you see his hips gyrating and moving?
Did he slap Alicia Keys' ass?
I hope
or was
so.
he just caressing
He cuddled up to her.
Yeah.
He looked like he was making sweet love to her.
Well, I think he might have tried to make sweet love to her.
That was a bit of taste of Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. A
Oh, yeah.
2004. You remember that? I was a little kid, dude. I was like 9.
Yeah, I bet
And I was watching it with my mum.
Yeah.
But out comes a titty. I was like,
Mama,
shit.
there goes that tit.
Oh, do you remember that?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
if we need to get it up, we will.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's seen Janet's
So-
tit. Anyway, Usher.
Tell me about Usher because it was a great performance. But you've got intel
So
off
Usher,
field.
Usher allegedly
Oh, throw that word in ASAP.
has got herpes, and not the common herpes. He's got full herpes, right?
So there's a difference between the
I
two.
think there's 3 different types. So, like coleslaws, like everyone gets coleslaws,
Right, yeah.
Not coleslaw,
Yep.
coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Yeah.
He's got the bad herpes. He gave it to a young lady, and she's suing him because she's saying that he knowingly has had herpes and she's given it to him. He's given it to her.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Oh, I'm with ya.
It's cost Usher a bit. It's cost Usher his halftime paycheck.
You think that's why Usher said to Jay-Z, brother, I need to do the halftime show?
I
Because
think
he runs Apple Music. And,
I think
you know,
Jay-Z gave bro
Jay-Z,
a little
Jay-Z helped a brother out.
a
and
little
said,
side pocket, you know?
Hey, mate, I know you're under the pump here because
Yeah.
you've just given this female herpes allegedly. I'll do you a solid. And how does the 2024 halftime show sound?
Yeah. Well, I think he gets a bonus for that display because that was awesome.
Oh, no.
He should get a bonus from Jay-Z.
Oh, mate, Jay-Z will be giving him more than a bonus.
Yeah.
You're giving him herpes back.
When he found out that she was suing him, he went, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I did it again.
Yeah. How's that song go, that Yeah song?
Oh, you heard it last week.
Yeah, I know. I forgot it. I've had a bit on.
Oh my God.
He ended with that or he
I
ended
did it
with
again.
Yeah?
He should have ended with
See,
yeah.
Ludacris was in the house.
Well, he
Lil
should have been.
Jon.
He sings in, yeah.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Little Wheezy.
Little Wee. So that was your herpes. So
That's it. Let's wrap up the Super Bowl there. That's it. That's our Super Bowl recap. Unless you got something else, bro.
nah, bruh. We'll see the NFL start in the new year. The draft's coming up. That'll be interesting. Caleb Williams looks to be the number 1 pick, and
Mate, you're all over that, aren't you?
yeah, mate, shareholders.
Yeah, I'll do my research.
Yeah, you keep going. So what do you got for me in this week's set?
Mate, I got a bit, don't you worry. But I think we should touch on some breaking news. And we've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it all off field.
We have been
All off
waiting-
season, I mean, all off season.
The NRL's been quiet. It's
Yeah.
been way too quiet.
Yeah.
And with great teams come great leadership. And with great leadership comes Pat Carrigan and Adam Reynolds.
Yeah. And look, the way I see it, you know,
Oh,
should we explain what happened first?
I see so many positives in what we're about to tell you, shareholders.
It actually reeks of a grand final.
It actually,
2024.
yeah. Look, I'll say it now. I was on the blower when I was coming to see Saucy, and I said to this bloke, he questioned me. He said, Berkey, what the fuck? What's going on here? So what happened was the Bronx were out last night on the squirt. They'd had the family fan day yesterday, which was just great cultural shit. They're a family club down at the Broncos down at Red Hill.
Shout out to Tavia. He was doing some private security guard work. Who, if you come to the Caco, he's our main guard.
Yes.
He was doing some one-on-one with Paddy Carrigan, actually. He was in charge of Paddy Carrigan's group. He was about 4 guards in charge of some players.
Well,
they needed Tavia to stay on for the rest of the night.
that's interesting that you say that, because I had a yarn to Tavia not long ago, and he's a boxer.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not he's taken Paddy Carrigan under his wing in the last 24 hours and shown him how to throw a few. Now, just remember too, the reports are that no punches were thrown too.
No.
And I just want to emphasise that I just see so much good in what I've just seen in the last 24 hours. Explain it to the shareholders what's happened.
Have we got the version of what happened or what? So what I've heard is
I've heard inside.
you've heard different and I've heard different. So I heard that
this is good.
That a few fellas, non-Bronx players, were chirping.
They were at the creek.
They were chirping. At the Broncos players, and I don't think that Patty and a few others took too kindly to it.
Right.
And I don't blame them. I think,
yeah,
it's your town, it's your team, it's our town, it's everyone's
our
town.
team.
It's our team, but fuck them if they're talking shit.
That's right. And look,
You know?
let's probably not go into it. But what we can talk from an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
Let's talk from an outsider. Let's talk from Saucy and Berkey's point of view.
Well, this is my take, right? Tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick. Ticking time bomb. So just stay with me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
Vegas.
like the introduction to
Right?
60 Minutes. You know that.
Well, you could think of it like that. Yeah.
Next on 60 Minutes.
Next on 60 Pickles.
Saucy goes into enemy territory.
Las Vegas trip, right?
Right.
The boys are chomping
Oh, they are.
At
They've
the
told us. Yeah, they're
to go to
into it.
Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So it's good they got it out of their system in Brisbane before Vegas. Is that fair to say?
It's fair to say.
I'm glad they did it in Brisbane because, we'll
shit,
slap them on the wrist.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare bring that kind of juju around here.
We'll slap them on the wrist, and then in Vegas, if that happened, they wouldn't get away with it. So,
Well, that's right. I mean, from my point of view, I like seeing the lads just getting into a bit of rustle and tumble. Like, from my point of view, it honestly looked like just a bit of bear hugging.
it looked like a bit of fun.
Yeah, it looked like something I'd want to do with Paddy and Renault.
I didn't see anything wrong with it, really.
I see nothing but good out of this.
I see 2 passionate blokes, if not 3, that care about their club.
That just wanted a big fat hug.
Yep.
That said, we're going to hug because it's, I don't know, it's Sunday and I'm feeling huggalicious.
A bit hot too, so, they were probably just feeling each other out.
Oh, look. And to the girls saying, Adam, Pat,
Pat, Adam, stop.
I want to know what your involvement was,
Why are you
sweetheart.
filming it, love?
Yeah, and
why are you getting your phone out?
Actually, that's who are you?
Who are you and why did you cause this?
And who are you to put our leaders, our team,
Our club captains.
in the public eye like that, when all you don't know is they're just making sweet, sweet brotherly love?
Yeah, good on you, sweetheart.
Yeah, so to you, shame on you.
What do you reckon is going to happen?
Yeah, it'll be a slap on the wrist. The integrity unit will look into it and they'll, There's nothing in it.
There's
There's
nothing in it.
There's not a story in it. Kenty, get your fucking nose out of it, even
game-
though you can't do anything, you fucking sex pest. Allegedly.
Buzz will hate this.
Yeah, Buzz.
No, Buzz will love it, actually.
Oh, mate, Buzz wants NRL 360 to start tomorrow or tonight.
What do you reckon he's doing? He'd be bored, Buzz.
Mate, Buzz would be flying up to Brisbane now. And he'd want a meeting. He'd want a meeting with Dave Donaghy.
Yeah.
And he'd want a meeting with Kevy.
Yeah.
And he'd want to know what's happened.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
those Sydney journos love nothing more than the Broncos falling down a cliff.
No one likes the Broncos from New South Wales.
No, well, it's
the
'cause-
clubs, the comp's against them, I think.
Oh, mate, if there's an NRL script out there,
Yeah.
they don't want Brisbane to win.
They don't want Brisbane anywhere near the script.
No, they don't want the River City near it. But
Brisbane would be like the first or second of the characters killed off in a movie if that was the script.
What kind of movie would it be?
It'd be one where sharks eat people, and sharks eat Brisbane first or second.
Like a Jaws?
One of the positives though, Bert, that I reckon that's come out of that is
yes.
Is
there's so many positives.
Is anyone gets suspended, we got backup because
we have so much depth.
the Bronx did a number on Wynnum, the young guns, the Bronx young guns. Shout out to Rory Ferguson. Used to play with him back in the day at Norse. Gun footy player.
Righto.
Bit older too, and he's getting some time with that team.
The Bronx or Wynnum?
No, the Bronx team. What are they are the Broncos?
Well,
They're just straight Brisbane Bronx.
Yeah,
like the baby Bronx.
that's the Bronx,
Yeah.
baby. Yeah. No, that's well and truly.
Yeah. Well, they did the job.
On Manly, which Wynnum?
Wynnum Manly,
Manly.
And they came back too.
Seagulls.
Yeah, Wynnum was winning, and the Bronx came back really well. Tristan Saylor, I don't know if you watched the game.
Yeah.
That's some backup that we got, and there's word that Kevy might put him in at 14.
14.
Which I love because he played fucking
I don't mind
fantastic.
him in the 14 jersey.
Yeah.
Is he up against Moser?
I think
that's the competition.
I don't think Moser's up there yet. I think Smoothie would be up there, or Corey Pay. I think Corey Pay's falling out with Kevy. I don't know how Pates is going I don't know
there.
about that. Not want to comment on that. I don't know.
No, we won't.
Speculation.
Yeah, plenty of speculation. There's always speculation when Saucy and I are around. But Tristan Saylor, I don't mind that male that they'd put him at the 14 jersey.
He played
was electric,
stupidly good footy. His pass is
quick.
Unbelievable. So he's got it all. He's literally I didn't think he was that good. I didn't know he was that good.
No.
I knew he was a good player, but I didn't know how good he was. And I know he was just playing Wynnum. I don't know how many minutes he got, but he did it all. He set up a try with a massive cutout, scored one, just cut through the line real well, and did the most insane banana kick on the outside of his boot, kicking right.
Okay.
This fella caught it on the full. Did it all. And I was like, he looks like Reece Walsh. He is the full package. How he's not playing for another NRL club is beyond me.
Well, I'll tell you why, because the Bronx are saying no.
And so we should.
Yeah, no, we keep him because he comes from Dell.
Why would you? He's one of us. He is one of us.
Mate, I'd love to get sailors,
Big
both
Dell.
of them. Imagine Wendell and Tristan on the couch.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Just to know what it was like we could get into Wendell. Absolutely, we'd get into Wendell.
Wendell says the classic Gerard steals it from Dell. He said, "I love doing podcasts because I love talking about myself."
Oh yeah,
That's a Dell line.
That is a Dell line for sure. But it'd be interesting to know, growing up having Dell as your father.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you would have heard some shit.
I've heard Tristan's a bit reserved. So he's a bit alternative and kind of laid back, and Dell's the opposite.
Those vibes,
yeah.
Dell's wide up on,
mate.
You know what?
Dell's wide up on life, bro.
Oh, he is. That air's got some good juju out there. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
And how big is Dell compared to Tristan?
Yeah, he must be the mum.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happened
Dell would
there.
be proud.
Oh shit, he'd be. Mate, he thought. I think he almost teared up when they put him on the cameras when he had that blinder against. He had that blinder against how she was a Storm.
Yeah,
they rested those players?
But they lost. They lost. That Farlogo scored that unreal try.
Yeah. But
so he should. That's right. He every time he plays in NRL in first grade, kills it.
Kills it.
Doesn't have a shit game or an average game. Kills it. Consistent. And kills it.
Manly, Luke Brooks looked like he showed up.
Brooksy
at Brookvale. I think there's a bit of a motto going out there. 60 odd.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, pumped him. And I've noticed something. I don't know if I've put this out there yet, but Luke Brooks looks like Isaac John from YKTR. Like a spitting image of him, I think. I've always thought this.
So YKTR, they're shareholders too, eh?
No, they're not shareholders. What? You know the rules, YKTR. How do you not know who YKTR?
Yeah, Corey Norman's brand.
Yeah, and Chico.
Yeah. Chico-Leo.
Isaac John is like, I swear to God they're related.
He looks like Brooksy.
Same face. It's the same face and teeth and sort of look.
Yeah, okay. Is that a compliment?
I mean, take it as it is. I don't know, is it? I look. What do I look like?
Oh, you know,
Fucking Ronald McDonald. Is that a compliment?
Matt Dunning.
One of the greatest props of all time.
If we could get Matt Dunning's field goal out here, you could reenact that, and you'd kick
I'd
it.
kick it.
Yeah.
I'd kick it.
And you'd love yourself still.
Oh yeah, I
too.
do. Yeah.
Now, I want to touch on, because this is off-field drama, and if there's one league out there that I just cannot stand as a professional sports coach,
It's football.
it's football. It's
See,
the A-League.
Mate, we're on the same wavelength.
We are, mate.
Like, it's ridiculous. Cheer, bull.
Cheers, Bull. Now, I don't know. I know we don't have many A-League fans out there, I hope.
I am. I'm one. So
Fucking hell, righto. So, they didn't disappoint on the weekend, right? I don't know if you heard. Wellington Phoenix played...
the
who did they play?
was it Western United? Western United.
Yes.
Western United.
There you go, Saucy.
Well done.
You are an A-League fan. Now,
Western-
I cannot believe I am explaining this shit to the shareholders that a professional organisation can rock up to the grounds at a massive stadium, well, just a sports stadium
in Wellington.
in Wellington. In United.
No, it was in Wellington,
in
bro.
Wellington. There you go. You can tell I give a fuck. With the wrong kit.
Yeah.
With the wrong jersey. This isn't 5th grade down at Crosby Park where it's Jeeps versus Brothers and fucking Frierson or whoever's forgotten to bring the jerseys. This is professional soccer at its finest in Australia.
Yeah.
And Wellington Phoenix, where they decide which jerseys they're going to wear during the week. It all gets organised.
No, the Western United had to decide. No, you've got it right.
Wellington Phoenix.
Okay, you go.
No, you go.
So
I'm just filthy that whoever's fucking running the equipment department didn't bring the right jersey.
Western United brought their away strip, and they were told not to wear that strip because it would clash with Wellington's home strip.
Okay.
They didn't bring a backup kit.
Right.
So Wellington, some bloke from Wellington, the kit manager, had to drive an hour away to another
or
facility.
half an hour or something.
Yeah, no, it's half an hour there and back.
half an
so
hour,
the
yeah,
game
yeah,
was delayed for old mate who's going for Legend of the Week for doing this. Had to go get another kit for Wellington.
He's going
to
for
wear.
Knob of the Week as well, too.
No, he's the hero of the day. He saved the day, but he didn't have to. Wellington was forced to go and change their home jersey because the away team didn't bring the right jersey. How's that too hard to understand?
No, I understand it. I'm literally lost for words. Like, I actually am lost for words. And actually, you know what?
It's peak A-League is what it is.
Do you know what? This is not what we normally do, but I'm going to do it. This right here is Knob of the Week because that shit
The Western United.
That whole debacle. You gave a great scenario to me before. Can you repeat that scenario, what it would be like?
No, it'd be like the Broncos going down and they had their home team strip playing in Penrith and the maroon and black. It's too hard to look at. So then Penrith would have to wear their stupid pink away kit.
Their stupid pink away.
But the game would be delayed for an hour so that someone could drive back to the Penrith facilities and go get the pink jerseys.
Can you imagine being at the ground?
But also at the same time, why do they not have like backup kits for both teams? Like both teams should have a backup kit.
There is so much wrong with this story.
Like in rugby league, like someone gets blood on their jersey or their jersey gets stripped, bang. Like you hear that? Within an instant, we've got a kit guy out there changing the jersey.
But they're the same coloured kit.
Yeah.
You don't bring two different coloured kits to the game. Like you don't. Broncos aren't bringing their home and away jersey to every game they go to.
I tell you what, I reckon they might.
Can we check
just
that?
Because
we got. I think we know the equipment manager.
You wouldn't if you got it right in the first. You wouldn't need to if you got it right in the first place.
I mean, don't confuse it so hard too, where if you want to wear your special little fucking new jersey that is going to be clashing with the away team's home jersey, like, This is why the A-League
He's the A-League.
is the A-League, and they sit at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to sports codes.
That's great.
Because they cannot get the simplest shit right. Like, jerseys is the number one thing. When
Yeah.
you talk sport,
I mean, if you didn't have a ball, then that'd be an issue.
that's actually very true. So, number 2.
Bring a pump.
So, hopefully the A-League... That will do me if they don't bring pumped up soccer balls.
Yeah.
If the soccer balls aren't pumped and there isn't a pump, I want the A-League banished. I actually want it banished full stop. Because not bringing the right jerseys is so derelict.
Derelict.
Is that the right word?
Derelict, yeah. Is the right word, yeah.
Like, and I don't use that word lightly.
Also, I pulled you up on diarising.
It's a good word.
Diarise is a word, but diarising isn't.
Right, okay. Well, yeah.
It's still going to go in the montage.
I knew it was close.
Yeah.
So, to anyone that's part of that administration at the A-League, after this shit show, you are my knob of the week.
Yeah.
Because that shit, as a professional organisation, a professional league, that would just never happen in the NRL.
It wouldn't
would
even,
never happen
it
in the
wouldn't
AFL.
even be an afterthought.
Wouldn't even cross their minds.
Yeah.
It's all like you send an email, you call him. Hey, Jimmy, your team's wearing the away jerseys, we're wearing the home
If
jerseys.
anyone's still interested in the A-League chat or soccer in Australia, they're bringing in a second tier.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No,
So there's
cancel it.
relegation.
Cancel it now.
There's relegation.
Mate,
Yeah.
well, the A-League will be relegated. The whole A-League will be relegated to park fucking soccer.
Yeah, do you know what's shit? Is that there isn't any
That they're televising it?
more Queensland sides or Brisbane. I think Brisbane sides or something. They're all south of the border. I'm pretty sure. There might be a Gold Coast side in there in the second tier. So, like, if the Brisbane Roar are shit, or you know, like a Sydney FC, they can get relegated.
That's why I love
which
Queensland.
is wild.
That's
It's
why I
wild,
love
though.
Queensland.
Shout out to the Brisbane Roar, actually, who did win their game 6-1, I think, against Melbourne City.
Shut up.
They're coming back. The boys in orange are coming back.
I can't.
The Den.
I can't believe you still support the Raw. Shout out to Queensland for not even fucking
Being a soccering nation.
entertaining that relegation bullshit
Mate,
and
there's
wanting a second team.
Look, there's a reason soccer's the world game. Football is the world game. I'm not going to call it football, it's soccer. It's the world game, bruh.
Mate, it's the world game everywhere around the world except Australia. I love the Matildas. I love the Socceroos.
And that's it.
But the A-League, no.
It's not great.
No, it's not
It's not
great.
great,
No, it's not great. And hopefully next week they can get their jerseys right.
Have you heard about the blue card
God,
stuff?
God bless the A-League.
Have you heard about the blue card?
What's happened there?
So they're trialing a blue card in professional football in
Isn't blue
in,
card if you can work with kids?
yes, in Australia, yeah. But it's if you show dissent
This is concerning.
to a referee, or if you commit a foul in an attacking phase. So
We won't have anyone on the soccer field.
they'll get 10 minutes. It's 10 in the bin, basically, the blue card. They're trialling it very soon. Ange Postecoglou hates it. He hates it. He said, we're trying to make the games faster in rugby. He's literally referenced rugby league. He said every other code in the world trying to speed up the game, and we're trying to slow it down. He said, think about the team who's gone down to 10 men. They're just going to hold the ball for 10 minutes, not take any chances, and wait for that 10 minutes to be up. I thought that was a good point. That was a good take.
Yeah. I mean, fuck.
Are you still with us, or are you just?
I'm
Yeah,
just.
you're done with
like
soccer.
I'd be blue carding the whole team.
Yeah, okay.
Blue card the pre.
Mate.
What do you mean 10 minutes? There's already a yellow card.
That's not 10 minutes.
Guys
That's not 10 minutes,
so
dude.
dumb.
Yeah, that's not 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So the blue card is necessary.
Oh, dude, there's going to be a purple
Yeah.
card and
Yeah.
then a
Do you want to? Should we move on?
green card.
I've got my
so
big
let loose.
my big go
Let
for this
loose.
week. So
A-League's taken up way too much time of this podcast.
if you're listening at home,
Which they are.
I want you to. You could be listening in the car. Could be listening to the gym.
If you have to be at home
Yeah.
for this situation.
No, I'm just saying. Just hear me out here. You just listen into this. All right. This is from Lutzy, right? I watched Lutzy pour his heart out on Nova, and I absolutely loved it.
106.9
106.9. You're right. So
FM.
I thought that it was passionate. It needed to be said, and it needed to be brought up. And everyone in Brisbane and in Queensland actually needs to understand that this is the Olympic city.
Fire up!
This is
Brisbane.
the Olympic city. We are Brisbane.
Fire up Queensland. Fire up Australia.
The Olympics is coming to Brisbane,
Fire up.
right? And it's not going anywhere.
Not
And
in 2032. It's not
2034, isn't it?
2032.
Is it 2032? Jesus, I should get that right. Jesus. What's in 2034?
Yeah, wait. Everyone in Brisbane and in Queensland in 2034, don't go anywhere because the Olympics will not be here.
Okay.
You are an absolute moron. He goes to his shareholders. He goes, shareholders, I just want to touch on what Lutzy had to say because I'm extremely passionate about it. Now, you might be hosting the Com Games in
I'm actually embarrassed. I'm slightly embarrassed about it.
Righto. So
All right, I'm gonna rip into this.
rip in, and I'll chime up too because I'm as passionate as the bloke to the right of me,
Yeah. So
which is the bloke that doesn't know when our fucking Olympics is.
what annoys me the most about it is, you know, people that aren't getting on the back of it and people that might, I wouldn't say sabotaging it, but people, they're not up for it. They don't want it to really go ahead, or they don't want, for whatever reason, change. And it's got to happen. We've got to build these stadiums. So the stadiums have got to go somewhere. People are saying they're being negative.
I want to know why you would not be excited for the Olympics coming to our city. I mean, I get toey when I hear the ads that are getting played on Channel 9 for Paris 2024.
Why would you not?
And that's in Paris.
6 to midnight shit.
6 to midnight shit. And
Yeah.
now you're telling me in 2032
The Olympic Games, the greatest show on earth.
on Earth is going to be in our backyard.
And there's people whinge. Shut up, you dead shit.
Shut up, you.
That's what I've got to say. Get passionate about it, like Lutzy did. What he said was spot on, and he said, you know, what I liked as well. He hasn't got all the answers. No one's got all the answers, but let's get on the back of it and support it and find our place. Now, there's a few things that I've heard from people say, right, about these stadiums being built.
Sing them to me.
We should build more hospitals. We should sort out the problem with the homeless. For one, last time I checked, there were a few fucking hospitals in Brisbane. Number two, remember when Anastasia built that COVID centre, Camp Wellness or whatever,
Oh, yeah, it was
for
on-
$200 million?
Saw that on the back page.
At the moment, it's not fucking filled with anyone, so put the homeless there. Controversial maybe, but that's housing. What's it being used for?
Put him in a Greyhound. There's a few of them running around, and you could just get him doing tour buses.
Yeah.
And they'd love that as well, you know, because I don't know if they've ever been on a bus, the homeless.
Yeah. Sorry
That's
if you're
another-
homeless.
No.
Like, I don't want to get into that, but
No,
I'm not
no.
a poly, but that sounds like a half decent idea.
No, and look,
And
you're not a poly.
I'm not far from a poly. Thank God. Anyway, they're negatives. Everyone should be positive and take it on board that the Olympic Games for the fucking millionth time is coming to Brisbane. So get on it and be positive.
And it's coming in 2032.
Yeah. Can I rattle off some
So-
positives?
so
I wrote them
fire
down.
up.
Mate. I don't write shit down as much.
Can I? Oh, yeah, you go. You're on a roll. I like this.
So, first of all, it's inspiring the next generation of athletes in Australia, right?
Correct.
It's inspiring our kids, your kids, everyone's kids, and their kids.
Your
Do
nieces,
you
your
remember?
nephews?
Do you remember Kathy Freeman running that 200 meters in Sydney in 2000?
400 metre.
Well, no, she won the 200 as well, bruh.
Did she?
She won I think. Please be the 200. Jesus
You
Christ.
are-
No, it was the 200.
This is going to
Please be the 200.
This is going to be so funny when this goes live because you are on absolute fire.
Yeah, I am. I really am.
We're going to make a great clip out of this, shareholders.
Yeah, just bloopers from
Don't
me.
you worry about this. This is going to be what we call Sources Olympic promo. And it's like, fire up for the 2034 Olympics because you at home, who was like the next generation, can be like Kathy Freeman winning the 200 metres in Canberra.
Mate, I'm just going to find out right now.
That is hilarious. What I'm going to say while Saucy just proves that he was wrong was I've got a couple of options. Now, this whole bullshit that they want to do the track and field at Nathan, you need to put a line straight through that. Line straight through that. We are putting our city on display for the world.
Fuck, it was the 400.
Fucking oath it was the 400.
Jesus Christ. I'm on fire.
You are
What he's
passionate
doing.
and I love it.
What he's doing? Do your research.
Now.
Source.
Yes, thank you. Not
Fuck.
Berkey's been all over.
Can I just say, I've been up. I don't get up at 8 a.m.
There's no disclaimer for you
I got up at
being
7:45, right?
Oh, fucking
Okay?
whinge.
We had the Super Bowl. I fucking.
Shut up.
It's been a rough day.
Anyway, now, we've got people flying from Paris, Florida, you name it, they're flying. Now, if I'm flying minimum 12 hours, which it would be, that's got to be the longest flight. If it's 15, make it 15.
From Paris.
From wherever.
Try 18. to
Try
20.
18, 20. If I'm flying
Not direct.
20 hours.
It's not direct either.
No, not direct.
Dubai.
We're gonna do a little stop in Dubai. You probably have a cigarette in the internals. I don't know what happens there. Anyway, if I'm flying 20 hours,
Go pray.
I don't want to have to pray halfway down my flight, get off the plane, and then find out where the fuck Nathan is.
True, bro. Oh my God. Have you ever been to the fucking Nissan Arena out there?
Shit
It's
off.
a nightmare to get
Yes.
to and to get out of.
And-
it is a nightmare.
We have this gorgeous city with a brown snake that goes through it.
Mm.
I don't want to drive 30 minutes plus to Nathan to go watch the next Usain Bolt run or the flying mullet, but he'd probably be done by then. I want it to be done at the Gabba if it's possible or at Albion Park. Albion Park
Would be insane.
is what I want because you get the backdrop of the city
And
with the
it's-
river to the left.
Yeah, and it's north side.
North side.
Which, let's all admit and agree.
know, yeah.
South siders as well. You can get on the back of that.
You can get on the back of it.
You know it's better.
Glenn McGrath said, Glenn McGrath. Now, it's pretty, like 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't equal fucking
It doesn't.
Nathan.
It doesn't
equal
it
Nathan.
doesn't equal Nathan. No, it doesn't equal Nathan. And it's so simple, Saucy. This is what annoys me.
Yeah.
This is what annoys me. Now, I'd love to pass the baton on to you and hear what fun fact you've got.
Relay style.
Relay
style.
Pardon the pun,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, the relay is also 400 metres, which is what Kathy Freeman won her gold medal in, because that is what I remember when I was 5 years old, watching that gorgeous, glorious Indigenous woman, first Indigenous woman to win a gold medal at the Olympic Games, by the way.
Our Kathy
Freeman. What she did made me weep.
And there's another Kathy
I
out
weeped
there.
at 5 years old, all right? I weeped. I weeped, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, shit.
in front of the TV screen.
Like that 49ers fan did today.
Like that 49ers fan. Sport. I just spat all over the mic. Sport. That's why. That is why you should be passionate and G'd up for the Olympics in 8 years' time. On the back of that, on the back of inspiring young people, the next generation, our kids, your kids, their fucking kids, because I still remember it. I will tell my children about Kathy Freeman. Tourism. Right? The amount of people coming to Brisbane that we will be able to put ourselves on the map to the globe it is insurmountable how much money will come into the economy. The amount of people that come here and tell the people, go Brisbane. We have a brown snake. We have, what else have we got, Berkey? Help.
We have the Caxton
Hotel. The Off-Field Drama Podcast.
I've actually also heard
the opening ceremony.
Yes, at which you must be very happy.
Well, that's
to
not
hear.
confirmed.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
unreal.
rumours. That's rumours. And there's a lot to play out. But we got to get on the bus.
Yeah.
Get on the bus and enjoy the ride, people, because this is going to be an absolute ball tear of an next 5-10 years, maybe.
8 years.
8.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
I've mucked you up there about the 2034, haven't I? The other thing is
there's a legacy out of it too.
Exactly, the lasting legacy that we as Brisbaneites in the Olympic City, what we can do with the infrastructure.
Oh.
So if we get it right and build the right stadiums, do up the right stadiums, it'll be there forever if we do it right. And I'm pretty sure Lutzi said in Budapest they had a top tier, right? At the
Can you say this right?
You go for it.
Okay.
I've had a few sherbets.
So what they did in Budapest for the track and field World Championships, they built a 45,000 seat stadium.
Smart. Economical.
Genius. And then what they did is the top tier was demountable.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Leaving it as just a 15,000 seat stadium, which is a lot more appropriate, which will get filled out more.
And you know what they use it for? The children. Children use it. And
Juniors.
They can then say, my heroes from Hungary in the Olympic Games,
yes,
I ran on the same field that they did.
It's a fantastic idea.
Fuck off if you don't like sport, basically. Fuck off and have a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. Because
I love sport,
you don't get it. You don't get it.
No,
Go to a fucking book fair or a science fair or whatever. The fucking World Expo for that shit. I'll support it. Fucking support sport in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Support the Olympics. Like it's not. Like, do people understand? Like it's not
hard.
It's not.
No, it's not hard.
It's not the fucking hockey World Cup. Sorry to all the hockey players.
No, that's harsh. We're pretty
Olympiad.
good at hockey.
It is the Olympics. We're fucking really good at hockey. No surprise. The hockey roos. Can you tell I'm fired up? I'm a bit passionate.
Mate, you have got me giggling tonight, I tell you. You have got me giggling.
I've had a few beers.
I know, mate.
I feel good. I haven't had a beer for a while.
Bullshit.
I haven't had a beer for a while.
Really?
I haven't had a session for a while.
Shit, okay. So you're ready to sesh up.
I'm on that square root shit, bruh.
You look square rooted.
I've had a big day. I'm a bit tired. You know when you get that crossroad of tired and drunk and
you're square rooted, mate.
Square rooted.
You don't need to explain it to me.
Shareholders know.
You've been on fire tonight.
Thanks, bruh.
Like that kind of intel goes a long way, especially
what intel?
Especially when you have a crack at me about my pronunciation, and then you just look down the barrel
and fuck it up,
and just get it.
Look down the barrel and get shot, shot in the brain in the oblongata.
Oh man, I've just got it so fucking good, just being parked beside you. It might be the new setup.
It has to be.
I'll quickly do I did my knob of the week.
Which was well deserved.
And it was out of the blue. Are you done with that?
Look, I'm...
Oh, no, if you've got more, sorry. Shit, shareholders.
The other thing is the athletes.
Are you too
Oh, we've got company. It's the athletes that people are forgetting as well. That's what old Lutz said. Number one stakeholder is the athlete, right? Right. Number two is us. Simple as that.
It's you.
Don't forget about the athlete. The Brisbane athletes, the Australian athletes, all of our Australian athletes, they're the ones that will lose out if we fuck this up.
Plus, shareholders, let's get OFD fucking commentating or something. Olympics.
By then, anything is possible.
Yeah, well, I'd like to think that we're parked up with Bruce McAvaney in between you and I.
Imagine that.
If he's still kicking, the great man.
Should be. Hopefully.
I love him.
Wouldn't
I love
be the same
Brucey.
if he wasn't.
Bruce's favourite event is track. He loves the track and field. Your son's on absolute. Right? He's on absolute fire today, mate.
You want to sit down?
Shareholders, if you're just wondering, Stevie Farquhar's just parked up here, the great man, and Steve, your son thinks the Olympics is in 2034.
I got it wrong.
And he thinks that Kathy Freeman won the 200 metres track and field.
He's getting a call.
But anyway, it's you at home, and let's just get OFD. Like OFD, you don't even want to know where OFD is going to be by 2032.
Yeah. What did he say?
Like, lose some weight.
I don't know. He's on the phone to someone. No, you're right. The sky's the limit for LFD, and the sky's the limit for the Olympic City and the shareholders.
It's all about the shareholders.
You're right.
I just love the shareholders.
If we miss out on the Olympics, the shareholders miss out on the Olympics.
And they don't want that to happen.
I actually was on the blower to Lutzi and I messaged him and said, can we lose it? Like, can we?
No, you can't.
Will we lose the Olympics?
How?
I don't know.
No, it's locked in.
Well, if people are fucking protesting and whinging and being...
That's just a small bunch of losers out there that just that have nothing to do with themselves.
Yeah.
And so they just want to talk.
What is go
wank.
Yeah.
Like, seriously... Honestly, I'm actually not joking. This is a call to anyone out there that is protesting against the Olympics being in Brisbane. Go masturbate.
Have you ever been to
because you actually need to let off steam.
Have you ever been to a protest?
No.
Okay.
They actually should. That's a call to arms. All you people out there that don't want the Olympics to happen in Brisbane, I actually want you to go masturbate.
And then just relax.
And you literally will probably come back and be like, oh my God, I want the Olympics in Brisbane. That's all they need to do.
Take a load off.
And
take a load off in one way or another.
If you need some hand with getting intel, I will help you out.
With what?
Like, I'll point you in the right direction to what websites you need to go to. I don't know.
I'll give you a hand.
I won't actually do it, but I'll go to those sort of links.
Mate, no. So
that's just females.
Back to this. The other thing that needs to be mentioned is the Gabba was promised or pretty much.
Yeah, it's taken a bit of a stall, hasn't it?
Yeah, guaranteed. No, it's not. It's not going ahead.
Confirmed?
Yeah, it's not going ahead at all. The renovation of it. What sucks is the cricket. And Robert Craddock said it. Brisbane and the Gabba has to be content now with being the fifth. Are you right? Are you all right? He's just spilt something on himself. The Gabba is now the fifth best /
No, they've got to redo the Gabba. That's just a no-brainer.
It's the fifth best cricketing stadium in Australia now.
From a seats point of view,
from a
wicket point of view, it's not the fifth worst.
Well, the pitch. Well, we get the pitch right up here. It's the best. It's best in the nation. But from a viewing and fan point of view, and how people get there, and I think things like that, and how they leave and exit the bars, I think it's a bit outdated. It's very outdated, the Gabba.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. I tell you what.
It's iconic.
It's iconic, and the people show up. I think that's just Brisbane people in general. They're probably Broncos fans. Fucking loyal as all hell.
It couldn't be anything else. It's no Suncorp.
No, it's no Suncorp, but...
It's just unfortunate because it's not going to be...
I don't know if you've been on fire with your facts. Have you got in writing that the Gabba is not getting renovated?
Yeah, it's someone from the Olympic Committee... I think it was the chairperson of the Olympic Committee said, the Gabba's not the go. It's not the way to do it, or something like that. So I think that
I don't know if the dimensions of the Gabba could actually hold a 400 metre. That might be the big kicker.
How shit would that be for the AFL?
Terrible.
Yeah, they'd have to sort that out.
Yeah, they'd need to sort that.
But. No, but where would you put it? The dog track? Albion dog track?
I'd put it at to me, Albion Park is an absolute no-brainer.
Where do we put Albion Park then? Where do the dogs go? Because we love our dish lickers.
Yeah, we do.
Shout out
to the old boy.
We nearly forgot about that.
Oh.
Hey.
Sorry, I saw you got on.
We posted it.
A few of us, I think of the shareholders got on. Revived.
Fuck it, revived my account. I'll tell you what. Hey, I want to make a call to arms, call to action for TAB, for TAB. I don't want to be a part of Sports Bet in case they do want to sponsor in the future. Who knows, lab or whatever. Yeah. I reckon Tab is our sponsor.
Well, we know. Do we know anyone at Tab?
I do.
Okay.
So I'm saying Tab. We want you, bruh.
Well, we were talking to Nebs and Ladbrokes. There was a shareholder that was heavily involved with them that was interested. Shareholder, if you're listening, you know what to do.
We produce jam.
Absolutely.
Like, we actually produce jam.
Seriously. And if you don't want to come on, you should go and masturbate as well.
And then relax and go, yep, we want on.
Seriously, because you're probably on. But look, this has been a huge, passionate speech from you. We're probably ready to wrap after Legend. It's been long. I've got maths coming up too.
Mate, what time's that? 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30.
Jeez, you're strapped, aren't you?
Yeah, mate, I'm under the pump.
Who are you watching that
I
with?
want to shave Mum. I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, that's nice.
They've been away. Mum, you're a shareholder. I'll see you soon, love.
Yeah.
So, Legend of the Week. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I've kind of already touched on it.
Yeah.
Like, you probably know where I'm going with this.
Is it me?
It's Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Like, they've earned the right to officially be anointed. Appointed?
Yeah.
Anointed?
To be knighted.
Knighted?
Yeah.
Yep, winning the Super Bowl is great. Paddy, having 3 rings is great. Yes, Travis Kelce.
Have they got 3?
Well, Mahomes, yeah, they got 3.
You sure?
Yeah. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Anyway, dickhead. Yes, dating Taylor Swift is fantastic. Yes, having 3 rings is awesome. Yes, having $500 million is great. But what tops that off is getting appointed Legend of the Week on OFD.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking good shit.
Congratulations.
So we'll send them a little gift, okay? They'll get that
We'll
in
get him
the
a bucket
mail.
hat. We'll get him a bucket hat.
We'll get him a corduroy cap
Will
and a
it
bucket
fit on his
hat.
hair?
It'll fit. That'll really top it off. So stay tuned, shareholders. You'll probably see a photo. We'll get that express too. Let's send that to them express.
Take a while to
If we could
Kansas.
get that to them, if we could get them bucket hats and corduroys by the parade, there's no doubt, knowing that Trav and Patty love OFD, that they'd probably be wearing that for the parade. So
I'm a bit off Trav. I don't want to send him one.
we could send. We'll send Andy Reid one.
I'd send Eddie Reid one. Fuck Trav.
You know the guy.
Send his brother one.
Well,
I'd send his brother one.
Yes, well, Jason.
Jason, yeah.
We definitely will send Jason one. The guy just quickly, McCole Hardman, that scored the winning touchdown, didn't even know.
He didn't know they won.
That they had won. So that just speaks volumes to some of those boneheads out on that NFL team. But congratulations. What an episode.
Yeah, no, that was good, mate.
Right, mate, wrap this shit up. That's a hell of an episode. I can't wait to see the bloopers come out of this one.
From who?
Well, I just cannot wait to see what the shareholders have got to say.
You going to do the editing?
Oh, I will, mate. I'll do the editing this one for sure. No, I could just stitch you up.
Do it.
Play that song, baby.
Thanks, shareholders.
Episode what?
Where's the Queen
32.
of Spirit now?
Jeez,
Wait.
32, yeah. I think
What do we got with that? Let's play with that. What do we got? 32.
32. 3 plus 2 equals 5.
15 is
15.
Patty Mahomes' number.
There you go.
So 32
So 3.
plus 15 is
no, just
47.
Just stop there. You're just going to stop at 15.
yeah.